One of my eyebrows literally goes up when I'm in front of a camera. And I probably shouldn't have pointed that out because I feel like that's all anyone's going to see now. And I'm trying to keep them level. Hi, I'm Tabitha, and I wanted to hop on here and talk about my tips, because I feel like before going to uni everyone wants to know things, but you don't really get what you want to hear from the videos, like don't worry about making friends kind of thing. Like, actually I am worried. Like, I was worried, and actually it doesn't always go smoothly. So I feel like I'm here to give you real tips from my experience. Yeah, I also just really felt like doing this. I was meditating and it suddenly came to me, I need to film. So this is just what this is just what I thought of doing. So let's begin. Also, my eyebrows are really stressing me. Okay, so we have to start with year one, and we have to start with accommodation and the best ones. Berks, East Park, and La Frauda. And I was in Berks catered. I'm going to tell you now, you could easily never be friends with anyone in your corridor. I was in a corridor, literally wasn't friends with any of them. I barely saw them the entire year. Keep in mind, they're like 3 centimetres from me. So yeah, the downsides are a lack of kitchen, and you don't get lunch, but you also don't have an oven. Okay, and then the people there is obviously different every single year. I think there's quite a few boarding school people there, and some people cannot speak. You'd be surprised. You think you're going to come to Exeter and it's like the stereotype, and there's a lot of like posh boys. There are a lot of posh boys, but it's kind of not like the posh boys who are like really confident and well mannered because they went to Eton. It's kind of the posh boys who are like here and they're privileged, but they also can't really speak to people. I loved being catered, and I loved going to dinner in the evenings. You can cook for yourself the whole of second year and the whole of third year. You have to. So in first year, in my opinion, just take that extra pressure off yourself and get meals cooked for you. I'm a picky eater as well, and I actually enjoyed it. In terms of meeting people and people here, there's obviously that stereotype, and when I post TikToks about it, literally my whole comment section is "shut up, you Tory." And I would say the one stereotype that I do think is here is like cliqueiness and kind of sticking to what you know and not really being super open. Maybe bitchiness as well. But I think that happens everywhere, and if you're a girl who like has qualities, or if you're a girl that guys like, girls aren't gonna like you. Some girls. And people aren't super friendly, or they weren't super friendly to me. But I have my absolute best friend ever here, who I live with now in this house, and she's amazing. And you will obviously find people like that wherever you go, hopefully, but it's kind of rare. Oh my god, do not tell me it's about to go out of a story. But she was like the only person that I really clicked with, and that's okay. And actually, we're really happy right now. We're like a fucking couple, because we just we're like always together. But advice I would give is don't rush into your house decision. But it's hard because here you have to do it so quickly. So you get here in September, you have to get into a house contract by October, November, which is insane. And I do feel like if we'd left it later, then we'd have a house really far away. So because of that, you have to decide who really quickly. And advice I would give for that situation is go for maybe a smaller amount of people. I think 3 people would actually be really good. Like, go for smaller. Don't think it's weird to be with like 3 people, even actually maybe not 2. 3 or 4 is probably better than like 6 or 8, I think. Also, you can literally see my toothbrush back there, and the sink in my room, which is kind of common in uni houses. I think. And then obviously first year doesn't count towards your final grade. If I could go back, what I would do is make sure things are good, but not aim for them to be perfect. I always get stuck in this thing of wanting it to be perfect, but actually just it being good enough is fine, especially in first year. So you're going to be doing other stuff and you're going to be wanting to do other stuff. So you're not going to put all your time into working, and you also don't need to. But I was kind of in the mindset like all or nothing. But I think if you go with, I'm going to get this done, it's practice, that I feel like that's a good attitude to go for. So let's talk about going out. Clubbing. The clubs are really bad. There's only one good one, and it's impossible to get tickets. I know anyone watching this who has gone to Exeter gets it, but I think if you haven't, you don't get it. Club is really bad. The clubs are really bad. So if you like going out clubbing, go to like London, Leeds, Nottingham. I think in third year, I've come to a place now where I'm doing a lot better than first and second year, because you learn along the way what makes you feel good. Yeah, so how to feel good here is what I've been doing in third year. So number one, moving your body, whether that's the gym or a sport. And I'm doing fight night at the moment, so I'm training for that, which is boxing, obviously, and I have loved doing this. I really recommend to do fight night. To me, boxing has been such a fun form of exercise, and you're working towards a goal and it's individual. I quite like doing things where it's, I can do the best I can do, and that's it. I've got my gloves there, my pink gloves, and it's actually so fun. Oh my god, another super good tip is you can get a membership at the gym, the uni gym, but then you can get classes for only £15, 15 more. You can get classes with your membership for the whole year, and there's like loads of classes every week. Pilates, spinning, you can like timetable it in because you have so much more time. I do psychology, and really you don't have that much. The workload and the lectures are less than school, 100%. It's just kind of you lose drive. I think you have to learn to hold responsibility for yourself as you get older, and that's what happens at uni, is what I'm starting to realise. On top of that, I have literally been meditating because I think there's so many studies proving that it's useful. Just look into something mental that you can do here that you think will help you. Go to campus like every day, treat it like school. If you have something on, go to campus, go to the gym, and then you'll have free time in the morning and the afternoon. If you're just doing nothing all day, it feels like you have loads of time, but at the same time, no time. I would say get a planner. Oh my god, use my code actually. I didn't even mean to do a promotion, and I don't have to, but I do use this. I got sent this by Papier, and I use it. I don't know whether I'm in focus or not. Anyways, I'm running out of storage, so I'm gonna have to call it a day. I'm gonna have to wrap it up, unfortunately. What was I saying before oh yeah, these planners are actually really good, and you can, I think I have a code, I need to check that, but they also sent me so much they sent me this pencil case, and these highlighters are really good. They actually are really good. Usually when you get a yellow, and what did I say? A yellow. When you get a yellow highlighter and it looks really, you know what I mean, bad, but look how opaque and vibrant that yellow is. I kind of enjoyed filming this, and that's what matters. Thank you for watching. I literally just miss the camera. I feel like I was made to be in front of the camera since my video star days. Oh my goodness, I'm really struggling to talk. I think I've got to go out the house now, go for a walk, probably go to co-op. Oh, also the co-op. Oh my god, I can't. The co-ops here are really good. And I honestly need to leave now because I can't speak on my own anymore. So thank you for watching.